Diesel Gets It Right. The original written by Christopher Awdry. Diesel is one of the most devious engines you could ever know. He always lies and plays tricks on others. He does it so much that it's hard to take him seriously at times. When harvest time came, Thomas's branch line was in desperate need of another engine due to how much of a workload it was. So the only other engine available was Diesel. The other engines made it very clear to him that they weren't in the mood for his tricks and didn't want any trouble. Diesel solemnly abided by it, remembering the past few times he had visited Sodor. He carried on with his work. He didn't mind the change. The air was filled with fresh fruit and vegetables, which seemed much more pleasant than quarry rock, coal, or fish. The other engines were surprised by how pleasant Diesel was to work with, and in return never bothered him, and carried on with their loads. But one day, while puffing along Toby's line, Diesel felt the pelting of the rain and the mist beginning to roll in. He was delivering a load of fresh vegetables. Suddenly, he felt a big bump. "What was that?" he shouted. The guard put up the warning flags as Diesel's driver surveyed the tracks. "The soil has loosened due to the rain. We must warn everyone to be careful," he concluded. "We should tell the Fat Controller," agreed Diesel. Diesel rumbled as fast as he could back to the yards. When he entered the carriage sheds, he saw Gordon. "I've got something important to tell the Fat Controller. The track on Toby's line is crumbling," he announced. "Oh, please, Diesel, we haven't time for your games," grumbled Gordon. "I'm not playing games. That track is dangerous and someone could get hurt." "You're the only danger on the track, Diesel," spluttered Gordon. Diesel was losing patience. "Why would I lie about something as serious as this?" exclaimed Diesel. "Because you don't care about us steamies, you only care about the other Diesels. Why would you want to keep us safe when you're out to replace us?" thundered Gordon as he puffed away. Diesel was very cross, but he didn't argue. Instead, he went to find the Fat Controller. He found him with Thomas at Maithwaite. "Sir, sir, I need to speak to you," Diesel cried. "Not now, Diesel. Thomas, you are to collect the prized bull. He's at the farm waiting to be collected on Toby's line." "Yes, sir," replied Thomas. "But, sir, Toby's line is wobbly and dangerous," protested Diesel. "Diesel, that track's safe enough. I know. Now run along and take your tricks with you," boomed the Fat Controller. Diesel was speechless. "Bye, Diesel. Have fun with the fruit and veg," Thomas said as he puffed away. "Not even the Fat Controller listens to me," Diesel thought to himself. And when he told the other engines about it, they found it hard to believe him too. "That's it," he growled at last. "I'm tired of being nice. From now on, I won't warn anyone. Stupid steamies can fend for themselves." Meanwhile, Thomas was chuffing down the line carefully. Soon he had collected the farmer's bowl, and was on his way back. The rain had loosened the ground underneath the tracks and made them wobblier than ever. Soon there was a loud crash. Thomas's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. "Cinders and ashes!" We're stuck! And they were. Late that night, Thomas still hadn't returned to Tidmouth, and Percy was starting to get worried. So he told the Fat Controller, and he began searching for Diesel. Diesel had been sitting in his own shed at the quarry, stuck in his own thoughts. "Silly steamies," he thought. "If something happens to them, then they'll be sorry." But he couldn't drop this feeling that something wasn't right. Soon the Fat Controller arrived. "Thomas has not returned. I need you to find him," he boomed. "Why should I? I tried to warn everyone and no one listened." "Diesel, this is no time to play the blame game. We must find Thomas. He's carrying the farmer's bowl. If it doesn't reach the station, there will be lots of confusion and delay." Diesel then understood the severity of the situation and went to look for Thomas on the old line. Diesel was worried, but his lamp lit his way through the darkness. The tracks creaked and wobbled, but Diesel pressed on. Soon he found Thomas, who was shocked that he came to his rescue. "Diesel, I never thought I'd want you to rescue me," peeped Thomas. "Neither did I. Now hold on, you'll be out in no time," replied Diesel. A chain was attached between the two, and Diesel began to pull. He pulled with all his might until finally Thomas and his crew were free. "Thank you. I'm sorry no one listened to you," apologized Thomas. "It's all right. I'm just glad you're out so we can get your important cargo delivered," replied Diesel. It was dawn before the track was clear. Then the cavalcade made their way back home. When they arrived at Maithwaite, Diesel honked his horn. "Thomas is back!" he cheered. "Diesel saved the day!" exclaimed Thomas. The bull nodded its head in agreement. "I'm sorry I had not taken your warning seriously, Diesel. It's just because of past experiences I didn't know if I could trust you. But now I know that you are just trying to be helpful, and we must do a better job of listening to you in the future," explained the Fat Controller. Diesel just beamed. He was just happy that everyone finally learned to listen to him.